we are going through a short box that we got a wicked deal that was basically a couple buckaroos for a whole short box.
Yeah, we went to a few already.
Yeah, so quite a few.
She has a bigger pile than me.
Yeah.
Such is life.
There's still time for him to catch up, I assure you.
There is time. We still have a few, and here's the newest stack. This stack starts with good old Indiana. Indiana Jones. Why did I get this? Who knows? We got Solo. I like these because DC used to put these out. It would feature artists. In this case, it's Howard Chaykin. I think I have a Sergio Aragonés, Tim Sale, and I forgot who else. Yes, I'm embarrassed. Yes, I got this. Yeah. X-Men Chronicles Age of Apocalypse. I don't know who this artist is, but yes, once again, it's another issue of Solo. What's this? Oh, with Neil Gaiman and still Steve Seagal. I guess they wrote something for him. But I'm not familiar with who this is.
I'll read that.
Did anyone? Yeah, Howard Chaykin writes his own stuff. That's probably why he did. And yeah, I got this because it's an annual.
That gets my stamp of approval for ridiculous covers. That's
yeah, man. I got this because I saw.
Oh my god!
This is John Byrne, She-Hulk. I guess some of that
the Flintstones
recent TV show is.
Wow.
I guess it is the Flintstones. It just registered in my head.
Seriously,
wow.
I was like,
wow.
I thought that's why you bought it.
No, I bought it because it's a She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
And then RoboCop's. Oh, I guess it's a TV thing. Yeah. It's like a TV spoof because the RoboCop. Well, RoboCop's a movie character at this point. But this looks like it will be a fun read because John Byrne is a lot of things. His comics are not boring. More She-Hulk. This is what that one was issue 5. This is issue 8. Yeah, like a lot of the humor from the show was pretty much from this John Byrne run mixed in with the what's his name Dan Slott run, and then more Submariners. You saw his 9 wives on the last show, and now we're seeing drama. Yeah. I don't know who any of these people are other than I'm guessing this is the Super Skrull, but you don't need to hear any of that. That's fine. Okay, so I see a little pile of things here. I'm not going to tell you what these are because there's a whole pile that corresponds to this. So I'm going to put this over here, and then when they come in, I'll whatever. Oh, more GLA. Finishing out my Justice League run. I got this because it's just it had like a bunch of, it's like a Vertigo sampler. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I got this because it's Todd Knott drawing a bunch of random characters he made up for I feel like I knew what this was, but I don't remember anymore. But yeah, casting call, so I'm guessing it's just whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's good old Wild Guard, the ever popular Wild Guard. I got this because it's Doom Patrol and it's a Tangent Comics thing. It's like, it's like when DC was doing a lot of Elseworld stuff, and this took place in a world where you had characters like Superman and the Flash, but Superman was like this black guy that took over the world. He was like the most powerful telepath or something, and the Flash was like this woman with like streamers that would either shot lights or ran. I can't remember, but that was the thing they were doing. Yeah, exactly.
Your power set can be one of two things.
I mean, The Bulleteer, finishing up my 7 Soldiers of Victory run. Grant Morrison goodness, drawn by, I think it was Yannick Paquette, yeah. So, a lot of curvy ladies. That Yannick. And, Children's Crusade. So, I need to find Children's Crusade #1 because I bought all of the corresponding issues. Because it was like a crossover within Vertigo at the time. So, it was like weird stuff like Animal Man and Animal Man, Swamp Thing. Wait, maybe they said it on the cover. I guess kinda. I mean, I guess that's Black Orchid or somebody. I don't know. And obviously, the OG himself, Tim Hunter, Books of Magic kid.
Mm.
So I should find number 1 because I have everything else. And no, this is part 2, 2 of 2. So it should be an interesting read. You know, I mean, a vertical crossover. You know, it's gonna be dark and crazy. Oh, and this gem here. I have been looking for this bad boy for a while because I have Mephisto versus the X-Men. So I was trying to finish it out. It's like a 4-part series, so this is the last part. I think I now have Mephisto versus X Factor, Mephisto versus X-Men, Mephisto versus. If I don't, well, maybe I don't have everything. If I don't have Mephisto versus Fantastic Four, then no, I have failed. And of course, I got this for Nate actually because he asked for some copies of
Violator
versus Bad Rock, yeah. Because Alan Moore wrote this.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's why we were talking about it on
That's
the podcast.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Slightly redeeming there.
I mean, you know,
Slightly, not by much.
Yeah, well, you know. Also, so I want to go to the back, but I see some. I see some of your stuff in the back, and the reason why I'm taking certain things out, it's because this is definitely you. I'm taking certain things out because, like I said, there's a pile that I'll just do by itself. So this is clearly me. I think I've finished. I think I've gotten almost all my booster golds. I'm only missing number 1. I think I decided not to collect it at some point because I had what's the word? I had DC Universe at the time, so I was like, it's like having it, right? And so I slacked. And now a movie's coming out, so it's harder to get it. Ugh. Closing out my run. I mean, I have the collected, but I wanted the floppies again. I don't know why. Stupid.
More bloodlines.
The bloodiest book in the world.
Kind of sad this doesn't have anything like crazy on the cover, but I'm sure the interiors will make up for it.
Yeah, well.
Actually, wait, no. There's a bunch of like crazy stuff in the background. So.
Oh, and that one, the bloodlines.
Screaming faces, yeah.
And this right here, this is just a JLA cover gallery book. I only got it because Frank quietly drew the cover, and I was curious what else was in it. It's kind of like that Jim Lee one in the other video, where it's just Jim Lee covers. I wish it was all Frank Quietly art, but it's probably not. But it's kind of cool seeing Frank Quietly draw something where you can tell he didn't ink it, because the inker's trying to understand what he's doing. It's if you've worked in comics or anything like that, you know how that is. You send your pencils out, and it's either you're like, wow, or it's like, wait, that's not what I drew. So, I don't think Nicole chose this. I bought this because of, Gary Frank, but yeah.
It gets the Nicole stamp of approval, nonetheless.
Apparently. I bought this because I have some Ultra Forces drawn by George Perez, and I kind of wanted to start reading them, so I wanted to finish that out. I got this.
Whoa.
For Joelle. Not because of the cover.
Okay.
Not because of the cover, but because...
Wink wonk.
Yeah, it's a cover. But yeah, I think I said before, Joelle loved this book.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. Like, he collected all of it, and it was a good book.
I wonder why.
So, so it's made by Cliffhanger. This is a company started by Joe Madeira, J. Staff Campbell, and the late Humberto Ramos, actually. Wait, no. Oops, sorry, no. Humberto Ramos is alive. I mixed him up with Mike Waringo. No, he's still alive. Sorry. But yeah, they started this company. He was the only one to get his book out on time and finish his story in the way he probably meant to finish it. And it was a fun vampire story. I'm not even a vampire guy, but yeah, it was cool. And as I mentioned, found another one. That was really exciting because this book is like, nobody has this thing. So yeah, that's what I got here. And I don't know if you wanted to go through like one or two more.
Yeah.
And then go to okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull from the back. Maybe that's a lot, but I'm gonna pull from the back and then we can go to your cards. I guess I don't know what this is. Did you choose this? These are things you chose. I did not choose these. You can. I'll let you explain it because
I don't know. I guess
You
like
just
more
like cover.
just weird indie stuff.
Emo.
Yeah. How could we pass this up?
Yep,
Maybe we'll give this one to
spent a hard-earned 50 cents
Brianna
on
and
that.
John.
Yeah.
This was shiny.
Yeah, I can tell.
Got more of that
I shouldn't. I showed you the.
Wow, look at the back.
What's on the back? I wasn't even paying attention.
90s goodness.
Oh yeah, because it's a strike
This
file.
is great.
So I guess it's gonna have like bios and stuff on all the characters and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I thought this was funny. It felt very like kind of like Mad Magazine-esque.
It's a more Garth Ennis book.
Okay.
It's a comic.
Yeah.
Well, the covers are usually vile. That's probably the most PG cover you could ever. You picked this up.
That looks like it could be something for Jake.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
No, that's pretty. It looks cool. I like it. It's pretty like thick.
Yeah, I think I grabbed this for Jake.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll put it over here. I have like a little section.
Oh my god. Okay, how could I not pick up this cover? This is ridiculous. This is some guy riding the stock market while naked.
What's the name of the comic?
Citizen Jack.
Okay. Yeah, you got this.
Oh my god.
Because it's a dude.
This is we're just 90s everywhere.
Very much 90s. I know this is your stock because there's certain books I remember seeing you get. I'm like, oh, you're collecting Planetary now?
Maybe I grabbed this because I thought you'd want it. I don't know.
I mean, I have the whole run, so but no, thank you. I mean, I you know, I got this because
that's not me.
More of these guys. Oh my gosh, I feel stupid now. Okay, so this. I had issue 2 yesterday, and I was like, did I even buy the others? But yeah, I did buy because it's J.H. Williams drew this, and yeah, I was just curious, but whatever. I'm sure they're not gonna sell it. I mean, either way, going back to that, yeah, he's covered in oil. And yeah, these are you. These are you.
Like,
Ebony,
why is his shirt open so much? Like,
it's okay. You talking about Superman?
Yeah.
You know why his shoulders are short?
Yeah.
Because he has strong shoulders.
I guess.
His tailor said, you know what, you need.
There's a lot going on. Oh man, look at this gem. Look at Deedlit.
Who?
Some Deedlit, some Lotus War.
Lotus War.
Some more classic Animu.
What I like is that I'm looking at it in the camera just to see if
Oh, the interiors actually look pretty good.
Huh. Yeah. So, did you want to open a pack or you want to just?
I'll let you pick.
Move on to a. Okay.
I'm feeling generous.
I mean, I kept looking at. Let's try. Okay. Because we just did that, so let's do something else. We're going with a speed racer. All right, I'll let you handle it. I'm gonna destroy the package.
There's a T-shirt offer on the back. I would
Are
love
you gonna get it?
I would love to write to them and be like, "Look, I know this is from like 30 years ago, but we would still
I've
love
always
to
been
get
curious
our
about that.
hands on that T-shirt."
I've always wanted to write in to one of those like organizations.
For the low cost of $19.95.
Let's put these name words together in the meantime.
It's while supplies last. So, all right.
That's pretty cool.
We have
let's focus.
Right.
I don't know any of these characters.
I don't know what.
Who is this?
I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's a villain from Speed Racer. I don't actually know like a ton about Speed Racer.
Anything about Speed Racer? Let's be honest. I mean,
this one has a guy. Ooh, these cards are juicy.
Somebody loved these cards.
There's a guy on a horse with a whip about to whip your boy Speed Racer into shape.
Oh, I didn't know Speed Racer.
The episode name of this is The Car Hater. That might be why he's on a horse. Oh,
wow. Oh, is this dude like a proponent of going back to horses?
This looks like
Horse and buggy.
him in his little school uniform trying to push some elderly gentleman out of the way from the explosion.
Or maybe he's trying to push him into the explosion.
Ooh, here's a keeper. Classic.
What is that?
This is a good one.
What is it?
It's just him in the Mach
Oh,
5.
I mean, I thought like something else was happening.
Ooh,
but-
we got a Racer X.
Yep, there you go.
Got some
Stuck together.
good stuff here. Look at that bad boy.
Look at that chest. Couldn't be from the same
thirst
model.
trap
Huh?
the thirst trap of Speed Racer. I don't know what's happening here. This looks like shenanigans.
Here comes the strap racer.
Let's ride our car across this log bridge. I'm sure this will be fine.
Yeah, it's a new ride at Universal.
Here we are riding away from a volcano. This looks very.
There he goes. There goes Speed Racer.
There he go. The fire race. This is called the fire race.
I mean,
And we got a Speed Racer Gold. It's a shame because the car's such crap.
what is that?
This
I
is
don't know.
car acrobatic team.
So what do you mean
cars.
gold? Is that like a gold foil or
I
something?
don't know. There's
Oh
a little,
yeah.
little foil
That's a shiny
thing in the corner,
That's
but
a shiny.
it
It's
is
gonna be $1 billion.
far from the best card in this deck.
It's a pretty bad card.
I'm digging these two. These pulls
Is
were
that Racer
definitely
X and him and
Yeah.
yeah.
these
okay.
pulls were definitely worth it.
Yeah,
Those
it's
you
pretty
could
cool.
those you could hang on to. The rest are kind of fodder, as the kids say, but I don't know, maybe there's somebody out there who's a really big fan of car acrobatic team cars. And
Yeah.
they'll appreciate
Yeah, man.
whatever is on that card. So
The CACs, right?
thanks Speed
Wait,
Racer.
no, wait, is it car acrobatic team cars?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, well I messed that up.
not bad for 93.
When have I not? Thanks, Speed Racer.